Hey, Nicole or front desk, can you hear me? Hey, Nicole, Julie, can you hear me? Great, thank you. Larry will be up soon.
Government's not working very fast right now, so you know, might have to wait a couple extra days, but I know, I told you. It's worse for you than it'll come back. Yeah, you gotta check. It'll come back though. It's on and off. Hey, how you been? I haven't seen you in a while. That's fine. Back to seven. Katie, what's up?
Game last night.
Marissa, what's
Nice
up?
one.
You were at the game last night?
Were you there? No?
No, no. I think the last we went were the Mets. I
One of the
gave
good
up a lot of my
teams.
summer tickets because it just Fourth of July hat I gave to Trina.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, tomorrow. That was my only. I still have a couple more, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it. You know, I just
No,
it's
it's
not
a
the
different
same as
rhythm.
going to Boston Stadium.
Right.
It's a little bit different. You never have work the next morning. It's like I don't get home until midnight, and then I
Right,
gotta
and
turn
then you
around and
gotta
drive
turn
to
around.
Brighton after. Yeah, so it's
And then if you don't have work, you're making the decision to do an additional drive to Philadelphia.
you see how it all falls out like
Snowballs.
totally. But I just love being at the ballpark. So so fun.
So good.
Yeah, so fun.
No brace?
Forgot it. I will be in a few hours. I'm going to get a cortisone shot. It'll be like it never happened.
That's the stuff.
I don't really like it, but it's, you know, it's kind of,
I mean, if it's gonna get you over the hump,
yeah, I'll give it a try.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll give it a try.
I hope it helps.
It'll help, yeah. But you know, it's just like a Band-Aid. It's still hurt, right? You just don't feel it.
Yeah.
Anything you want to do today? Well, there's no fireworks pose, so we don't have to worry about that shit, right? We don't have to do any of that. If there was, it would be pose of the weekend. You know it. Let's do firework pose, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And if we were doing freedom pose, it would be binds right now. Too soon? It was too soon? At least I didn't give you the like 50-year-old joke. At least it was like a little fire. All right, let's do it. Take a nice seat. Close the eyes. Sit up tall. You know, without going down that road, because I just don't really get too deep on that these days, but you know, you see what happens when you work for something and it's taken away from you, right? And I talk about that in our practice all the time. Like, you work real hard to get your body into a certain position. You don't want to just give it up. And sometimes, in order to hold that space, you got to work even harder. But that's the game, right? Sometimes that's how it goes. And whether on or off the mat, you don't just walk away, right? What do we do all the time? We take a breath, and we reset that foundation, and we re-engage, and we re-express. We try to come back a little stronger. And we get stronger by keeping everything connected, staying tight, close. So think about that, and especially in those transition type areas, right? Like vinyasas. That's one of the main reasons why I do a lot of vinyasas with y'all, is because it's a challenge to have to hold on to everything and continue to build. It's really easy to just flow through and let the misalignments dominate and everything crumble. In that instance, yeah, it's a little more work, but think of what the reward is. Right? When you follow that, that's how you leave feeling better than when you came. And that should always be the goal of your practice. Leave feeling better than when you came. Start hearing your breath. Right? You can just listen to yourself breathe. We're trying to dive a little deeper into our breath, to connect with it a little bit further, because then we can use it in different ways. To support our core, to chill or relax a little bit. Like, what's the thing that you do when you're a little bit worked up, whether it's on or off the mat? You go, exhale. It must mean something more than just letting air out of your lungs, and it does. So tap into that. Let that inhale fill the ribs, sit up tall, lean back that little bit. Then as the exhale draws the belly in, there's this settling, but there's still that space that you're able to hang on to. From listening to yourself breathe, all the way up to Ujjayi breath. Where is it that you want to settle into? The next inhale, let the arms lift. And the inhale, let the exhale bring the fingertips and the knuckle pads to root. And then notice, are you still holding that space? Think there was a string from the heels of your hands to your chest that's lifting you up. And one time together to initiate our practice. Together, the sound of Om. All together, deep breath in. We softly bow our head to our heart. Our head to each other's hearts. Inhale, lift the head, open the eyes. Release the hands. Let's spin around into puppy dog. So puppy dog is knees stacked, hips stacked up on top of the knees. Arms are up overhead. So I'm in a little bit of like a little less weight bearing downward dog. Now look forward and take a look at your hands. Pointer finger should be straight forward or turned out. Fingers should be spread. Start to hug the hands into the midline a little bit. Start to feel the energy coming up the arms. Keep those forearms lifting up. Keep those inner biceps lifting up. Now slide your forehead away from the mat so you feel the upper back start to work, the neck start to kick on. Keep all that. Keep sweeping those heels out and hugging those shins in. Pulling the pelvic floor up, pulling your belly button in, pulling your shutters closed. Now holding all that, soften your chest down towards the mat a little bit. And there's that nice peel. Don't lose the shutters. They're going to try to blow open. Keep pulling the ribs towards the bottom of the ribs towards the spine. One more time. Hug in. Feel the arms lifting up. Feel the legs engaged and the hips holding, but soften the chest down. And then as you look forward, TP the fingers on the right hand. Thread that left hand underneath with the palm up. Take that twist. You could even go fingertips, like high on your fingertips on that right arm, and you take the elbow to the sky. It'll make more space for you to then twist under. And then inhale, come back to center. Soften down the middle. When you're ready, TP the left hand. Thread that right hand underneath. Maybe that left elbow goes to the sky. Maybe you start to peek under even a little bit deeper. Big rotation here in that upper back. Inhale, come back to center. Soften down the middle. Next inhale, come up, all fours, hands and knees. Hands an inch or two in front of your shoulders, knees an inch or two behind the hips. Set up that low mountain, nice and strong here. All right, I'm nice and fired up. Take a couple breaths. When you're ready, work your oscillating cat-cow. So you're going to go up, back, and around, down, forward, and under. Up, back, and around. You can even look up. Down, you can look towards your belly. We'll go 5-2. Side 1, and then we'll go 5 to side 2. So we're starting to take the vertebrae through their full range of motion, right? That's how we're going to get a good release. Stay with your breath. Now this was my 5. I'm going to pause, take a round of breath, and then when you're ready, we'll go side 2. Stay with your breath. It's going to be easy to run away from it. Don't let yourself. Now, this is my last one. When you're finished with your last one, we'll meet back in that low mountain. Take a couple breaths. Step back to plank. Have your shoulders on top of your wrist crease. You can see where mine are stacking up. And then I'm reaching back out of my heels. So I don't want to be here. Right, I want to be here, reaching out back out of my heels. Keep the belly button in. Bring your sit bones to your heels just a little bit. See, like this would be too much, but like that's not enough, right? So find where that space is. Now hold that. Push back, downward dog. Notice how downward dog changes. It really lets the hinge here happen at the hip if we can hold on to the belly. If the belly lets go, then like this wants to happen, or like I'm back bending, and I don't want that. I want to pull the shutters closed, and I'm just looking for like a neutral spine. I'm looking for the hinge
to be at my hip crease, hip hinge, and you want the arms to go up overhead. So if you look to your biceps, you're going to notice they're going to be in line with your ears or your cheeks. If they're not, you want to keep pushing your hands down and forward and then taking your chest back towards your toenails. And that's how you're going to find that space. And then inhale, come forward to plank, exhale back to downward dog. Inhale, come forward to plank, exhale back to downward dog. Stay with your breath. We're going to do 5. It should take you 2 seconds to drive into plank, or however long your breath is, and 2 seconds or 3 seconds, not 1 second, right? Nobody's running right now, so it's not going to be that fast. But that's easy to take over. Then when you're ready, we're probably all coming up on 5 now. Hold that plank. Take a few breaths here. Did you think you were going down a cobra? Yeah, there's your fireworks pose right here. Keep those hips up. Breathe. Downward dog. Most of y'all know me, so it's not very often that I get you, so there it is. Rob also likes to do impressions of me, I hear, at home, so reach your right leg straight back, step it through. Don't you call them Larryisms or some shit, right? He's got all my little phrases down. Now, nice and high on those fingertips of the blocks. That front knee stack up on top of the ankle and in line with the second toe. Keep that back heel pointing straight up. It's going to try to do this. So you're going to sweep out a little bit. And then reach back out of the heel, back out of the, or forward out of the front knee, up and out of the crown of the head. Exhale the hands down, step back, downward dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, baby cobra. Take 3 nice breaths. So you can stay low here, really work that upper back. You can come up a little bit higher. Some of you are all the way up, wherever you want to be. After your 3 breaths, back to chaturanga or lower your chest. Push up through plank. Back to downward dog. Reach the left leg straight back. Step it through. Lunge. Don't disengage your arm out of the socket. So sometimes when we reach, like this would be me disengaging, right? And it makes my back round. My arms are only this long. That's it. So if I can't get there through the depths of my hip, right, I want to get there just with my blocks. And that'll give me a little more space to hold those arms in the socket. It's real easy to disengage them, so keep them connected. One more breath. Exhale the hands down. If they're not there, step back, downward dog. Move through 1 vinyasa. Take the 3 breaths in that cobra, baby cobra. Or wherever you're going with your shoulders go back. They go down. Head and throat back. After the 3 breaths, back to chaturanga or lower your chest. Push up through plank. Back to downward dog. Now, if you want to bend your knees, if you want to straighten your legs, right? Remember, the bending your knees is going to make it a little more accessible in the upper body. So if you feel like it's still a little challenging to get those biceps in line with your cheeks or ears, just bend your knees. That'll let you open the pose a little bit more. If you feel like straightening the legs, straighten the legs. Look forward. Bend your knees, step or jump between your hands, swing your arms up, take a nice big reach. Exhale your hands by the side. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale by the side. Stay with your breath, keep going. We'll do 5. Inhale them up. Yep. Exhale by the side. Take them up. Exhale by the side. Next time as they come up, let that right hand grab that left wrist. Take that side bend towards the brick wall. Keep the heels heavy. Keep that inner thighs back. Keep the sacrum back. Keep your belly in. Shutters closed. Head and throat back. Arms back. Now make sure the arm's still plugged in. Don't pull it out of the socket.
Inhale, come up. Exhale the hands down. Inhale them up. Swap side two. So see, I don't want to do this. I'm here. Now I take the side bend. Yep. Like drawing your hand up is not to disengage the arm bone. It's to draw a little more out of the hip here. But what's the weak point here? The arm bone, right? So keep this solid. Don't lose that. You lose that, right? Shit's going to crumble. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale them up. Maybe curl back a little bit or look up. Feel all that length coming up, belly and chest and neck and face and arms. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold.
Inhale, look forward. Balance that weight in your feet. So from heel to the, I always go heel, stretch the outside of your foot to the pinky toe mound. Widen your foot to push the big toe mound down. And that way you root down and you also start to get that arch to lift up. You're going to see how wide your foot is. Our feet are narrow because we stuff them in shoes all day, right? But they're supposed to be wide. Hold that space for us. Now, if you want to fold into the pose, maybe on the exhale, go ahead and fold a little deeper. If it felt better to stay in that half fold and work the upper back a little bit, go for it. If it felt better to fold a little deeper, whatever feels good to you. But make sure as you fold, you don't let the arms go. Short arms. Sit back as the knees bend, swing the arms up.
Bring the arms out in front. So now, see, here's me rooted. This is the disengaged. That's too much, right? Right in. But see how they're kind of short, right? Like T-Rex or robot arms as compared to disengaging here. Now hold that. Take them up overhead. Yep, hold that. Bring them out to the side. Hold that. Take the twist to the right. Yeah, feeling where your arm is, right? That's like super important. Where's my arm in space, right? Because that rotator cuff just isn't strong. Inhale, come up. Breathe and get tall. Take that twist to the left. Yeah, if you need to adjust just a little bit to move around, but I'm making the most of our space today. Inhale, come back up. Next inhale, take the arms up. The wider, the more controllable. The closer, the more challenging. Take a breath, maybe look up. And take the hands out to the side. Fold forward, fold.
See if you're still holding on to the arm. Inhale, look forward. If you need to use the blocks, use the blocks. If you want to go into that deep fold, go into that deep fold. Bend the knees, place the hands, step the right leg back, lunge. Inhale, come up, Virabhadrasana 1 crescent. Keep that right hip coming forward. Keep pulling up from that root chakra, so from your pelvic floor. Take it all the way up, even past crown. Take it up through your arms. Maybe curl back that little bit. Inhale, come up, take that right hand across the body, bring it to the outside of the thigh. Push that left hand into the right and use that energy now to open the left side of the chest. Maybe look up. Inhale, come back to that warrior 1. Exhale the hands down, step back, downward dog. Move through 1 vinyasa. Nice pace, y'all. Reach the left leg straight back. Step it through, lunge. Inhale. Shit.
You came in.
I came the other way. Yep. Step forward. Swing the arms up.
Just had to figure it out for a second here. Curl back. I'll get the other step through. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold.
Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, place the hands, step the left leg back, lunge. Inhale, come up, Vira 1. So now I'm drawing the left hip forward. Like, it's really like the hips coming forward, but you're even drawing the ribs over here, oblique, right, to the inside of the thigh. So we start to hug in, we get the X's going, and maybe we curl back into the pose. One more breath. Inhale, come up. Take that left hand across the body. See, I got to get long here, hip to armpit. Then I can rotate into that space or twist into it. And I use that little bit of force feedback to now open up. One more breath. Inhale, come back to that warrior one. Take the breath. Exhale the hands down, step back, downward dog. Move through one vinyasa. Should be your right leg. Reach your right leg straight back. Step it through. Lunge. Step the back foot forward. Swing the arms up. Maybe curl back. See if you're still holding the arms in the sockets. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Now, in forward fold, it isn't a hip hinge because your butt's not behind your heels, but it is. You're hinging at your hip. But in yoga, as we try to use this to stretch and open, we're going to stack everything up. So you could see the outside of my hip and the outside of my knee and the outside of my ankle all line up, as compared to this, where my butt's behind and my balls of my feet are light, or this, where I'm too far forward and my heels are light. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Sit back as the knees bend, swing the arms up, take a nice big reach. And maybe curl back. And inhale, come up. And exhale, hands in front. Right leg forward, left leg back, triangle. Now, I've been trying to do this with y'all the past couple weeks because we were working hard on trying to get those hips to not make that pop, right? And that's going to happen by this, hugging in. So when you pull your heel, your front heel back and your back arch forward, right, you're going to feel that you hug. You're trying to bring the head of the femur into the hip socket. Take the arms up. Think if you're on a sheet of ice, your feet want to splay away from each other, right? You want to hug them in. Now hold that. Now breathe tall. Yep, hold that in the hip. When you're ready, hinge at that right side of the hip. Bring the hand down to the block of the floor. Spin that shoulder back on the right arm. Yeah, stay plugged. It's going to be easy to disengage, so use your block if you need to. Now keep the power in the legs. Keep opening up that right side body so you're not side crescent here. We're trying to get neutral. Maybe start to look up. One more breath. Inhale, come up. Bend into that lead knee. Bring the elbow to the thigh. Sweep up. So if you need to stop, stop and plug. If you're ready to sweep up, sweep it up. If you're going to bring the right hand down to the block of the floor, go for it. Keep that back thigh rooting back. Hold it. Pull the pelvic floor and the belly button in. Pull the shutters closed. Now try to rotate open. So take the top of the ribs back, bottom of the ribs forward. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Push from that back foot to that front heel. Step forward. Yeah, awesome. Swap side two. Left leg forward, right leg back. Remember, as you're coming out of these, I do these to get the back of the hip to turn on. If you need to, you step in. All right? Let's swap side two. You need to start out, bend into that lead knee, find out where this is going to be because we're going to link it up. All right? Take the thigh back on that right side, take the hip back, take the ribs back. Get nice and tall. When you're ready, rip those feet together. Keep ripping them together. Yep. Hinge at the left side of the hip. Nice. not a pop. It happens sometimes, but we're going to try to keep it from happening. This time you're going to spin that left shoulder forward so that you root back. If the shoulder turns in, you're disengaging. Then maybe we start to look up, start playing with the balance a little bit here, keeping the power in the legs, right? Find the freedom in rotating open and looking up and settling the pose. Then push into your front heel, keep ripping your feet together. Inhale, come up tall. Then bend into the lead knee, elbow to thigh, sweep the bicep up along the cheek, whether you go right to or through it or you stop, wherever you feel good. Hand to the knee, to the block, to the floor, wherever you're playing. Keep all that. Pull the belly in, pull those shutters closed, start to rotate open. One more breath. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Push from that back foot to the front heel. Step forward. Let the hands just meet. Thumbs catch the heart. Take a couple breaths. If you want to close the eyes, close the eyes. If you want to open, keep your eyes open, keep them open. Full breath in. Complete breath out. Gently open the eyes. Sit back as the knees bend. Swing the arms up. Take a nice big reach. Curl back that little bit. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, place the hands, step or jump back. Downward dog. Move through your vinyasa 3 times. Stay with your breath. Remember what we talked about, right? Hold on to all of this. That's why I always give that cue from downward dog to plank. Drive into plank, right? Because we're not trying to disengage anything. It's a powerful pose. We got to keep the heads of the arm bones rooted into the socket, right? If we lose that, we're taking away one of the crucial elements to the foundation. Exhale, lower your knees. Come to hero's pose. So I'm taking the blanket behind my knees to give me a little more space. So as I sit back, I don't get this, I'm not too deep in that flexion where I'm closing off the joint. When you do that, though, you're going to take the middle and you're going to push it down like this. So this way it's out of the way for you then when you sit back. Flick your toenails into the mat. Hug your shins into the midline. So now we're lifting up a little bit. Take your right hand behind you and the left hand to the outside of the thigh. See the shoulder on the right side? I got to go this way. Back. Now I can twist. Take your head and your throat back. Yep, maybe even start to peek over that right shoulder a little bit. Inhale, come back to center. Pause. When you're ready, left goes behind. Take the shoulder back. Right hand to the outside of the thigh. Sit up tall. Take the twist to the left. Take the head and the throat back. Maybe peek over the left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Next inhale, come up. All fours. And just reach the one leg back. Open up the knee and the hip again. Keep your belly in. Reach back out of your heel. Reach forward out of the crown of the head. Breathe side to side. Exhale, lower the knee. Swap side two. Exhale, lower that knee. All fours, low mountain. When you're ready, step back to plank. Now, I did this with some of y'all a couple weeks ago. If you want to work from plank, which would be a little more challenging, right, we're going to go into side plank. If you want to work from downward dog, which makes it a little more accessible because it gets the hips up, push back to downward dog now. Then when you're ready, roll to the outside of the right foot, stack the left foot on top or in front. So see, it's hold on to that plank as you come into side plank, right? That way, everything's connected. Now we can play. Maybe we look up, inhale, come back to plank. Set it up. Take a couple breaths here. Make sure everything's solid. When you're ready, out, back to downward dog if you're working from downward dog, and then roll to the outside of the left foot, stack the right foot on top or in front. You want to get even more detailed? Sweep your heels away just a little bit so they're just not touching. Now your feet are parallel. Inhale, come back to plank. Push back, downward dog. Keep breathing here. Pushing those hands down and forward, taking the chest back towards the toenails. Either keeping the knees bent or straightening the legs. Keep your chin from falling to the midline, so keep sliding the back of your neck forward to where the ceiling and the wall meet at the front of the room. And breathe. Charged in the legs, holding it in the hips. Fired up in the arms, rooting it up into the shoulders, the chest, the upper back. We got to get a few more friends in the game, right? In the upper body. Staying with the pelvic. Reach the right leg straight back, step it through, pigeon. I'm not sure I could do this side, but we'll see. So for me, you can see that my toenails are totally flat, and this is the best I have. Okay, this is further than I've been in weeks. I'm going to be happy with this, right? But normally, if I was on this other side, my shin would look a little more like this. My knee would be nice and wide. I just can't get that space on this side, right? So I'm going to be happy a little more like this. Now, you're going to push your knees together, start pulling them in. So front knee back and back knee forward. You're going to pull up the pelvic floor. You're going to pull your belly button in. You pull your shutters closed. Take your head and your throat back. Now, if you want to fold, you want to hinge here at the hip crease, not here at the belly. Keep the arms plugged in. Yeah, and keep hinging at the hip. I tend to be out the other way. I'll be on. You mostly see me do my pose like this. I need this to kind of keep my knees safe right now, so I need a little more floor. So I'm going to use a little more floor, all right? I say this to y'all all the time. Like, you just got to be happy with where you are in the moment, right? Does that mean like we want to give up and not try? Of course not. It means when we know where our edge is, we honor that. Sometimes a little more support is going to make the pose more accessible. It means it's a better pose for you, right? That's what you're looking for, your best self. Leave feeling better than when you came, right? Now we're in the back of the hip, we're down the back of the leg. One more breath. And then inhale, come up, place the hands. Take a breath. When you're ready, lift the hips, unwind that right leg, reach it back to where the ceiling and the wall meet. I've been watching y'all do this all week, so I feel like I got to get a little bit with you. Let's go right knee towards the left elbow, kick the leg out to the side. Spin to the inside of that left foot, draw the left elbow back. Now, I've been watching y'all play with lifting that leg up. If you want to lift the leg, lift the leg. Yeah, awesome. Breathe. Yes, lower the leg. Inhale, come back to center. Unwind the leg back. Keep it up. Come forward to plank. Take a breath or maybe hit a chaturanga with the one leg. Push back up. Push back, downward dog, lower that right leg. Nice, y'all. Reach the left leg straight back. Step it through. Pigeon. So you can see this side for me is a little more accessible. So here, what I'm going to try to do is get my foot to be as neutral as possible. So I want to be on like the outside of my foot, the pinky toe side of it, the best that I can, so that I can get my ankle to come back up off the mat. Then I'm going to hug in. Yep, if I want to go for that fold, I'm going to control it as I go down, and I'm going to hinge at the hip crease. Nice, y'all. See, it's easy to let the hips collapse here. That's why you got to keep hugging the knees in. Keep those legs super fiery. Couple more breaths. We're all here. Full breath in, complete breath out. And then inhale, come up, place the hands, take a breath. When you're ready, lift the hips, unwind that left leg, reach it back to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Then come forward, left knee to right elbow, kick the leg out to the side, spin to the inside of that right foot, spin the bicep forward on that left arm, right? Root it into the socket. Maybe take that right arm to the sky. Stay with the short arm here. Don't disengage. And then if you want to play with lifting that leg up, lift that leg up. And now breathe, right? Settle into it. And then lower the leg. Inhale, come back to center. Unwind the left leg. Reach it back to where the ceiling and the wall meet. When you're ready, come forward. Plank. Maybe hit your one-legged chaturanga. When you're ready, push back up and back. When you're ready, lower that left leg. Breathe. Look forward, bend your knees, step or jump between your hands, swing your arms up, take a nice big reach. Keep those arms plugged in. Maybe curl back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands in front. Awesome, y'all. Grab your mats, find a spot on the wall. We'll go upside down. If you're at home, you don't have the wall to kick up on, you can always lay on your back. Bend your knees, feet on the floor, and then you just interlace your hands behind your thigh as you reach the heel to the sky. You take a bunch of breaths, and then you can swap into side two. If you're at home or you're in the studio, it's not your day to invert. You're always welcome to go legs up the wall or do a pose that feels good to you, okay? I'll talk everyone through downward dog and L pose. Those of you that want to do your handstands or your headstands or your tripods or your pinches, all right, we did some shoulder stuff today. Go for it. So if you want to stick with me, we'll go all fours, hands and knees, feet are touching the wall. If you want to go on your own whenever you're ready, okay? So from the all fours, take a couple breaths, and then lift the knees and the hips. When you're ready, step one foot up the wall, and then the second foot up the wall. And then if your knees are bent, you're in downward dog inverted. If your legs are straight, you're in L pose. But keep that integration. Nice, y'all. You stay for a little while. When you're ready to come down, you come down. Maybe you try something else. If you feel like you're inverted out, whenever you're ready, you can lay on your back or rest or whatever feels good to you. Nice, y'all.
Thanks, y'all.
We'll go about another minute or so. So take your time. If you feel like you want to take a little break and then try something else, go for it. If you feel like you're inverted out. See, even here, before I kick up, right, I'm plugging this way. I'm plugging everything in. And now that I got all the friends in the game, right, that's when I'm going to feel safe to maybe kick up. In inversions, I feel like it's easy to lose that plug. So you just check in a little bit. All right, let's get ready to meet on our backs. 15 minutes, we get this.
So let's start here with our knees bent and our feet on the floor. Knees on top of ankles, or if you feel your heels with your fingertips, that gets you pretty close. Now take the shoulders back. If you need even more of a connection in the arms, because we're talking about shoulders a little bit today, we're going to go robot, and then you're going to be able to plug back and hug in, and you're going to feel like there's this real solid stability in the arms and the shoulders up into the upper back and the chest. Now on the legs, push down into your heels, sweep your inner heels out, hug your shins in, pull your heels to your butt. So you just engage the muscles in your legs. Pull your pelvic floor up, pull your belly in, pull your shutters closed. You're feeling that upper trunk. Head and shoulders are back. When you're ready, slowly lift the hips. Keep the inner thighs still rooting back here. So if I lift up too high, right, my knees splay and I start going thighs forward, I still got to keep those thighs rooted back. Now I gently push my head back into the mat, and now reach your knees forward, reach the upper palate of your mouth back. Maybe take those shoulders under even a little bit deeper here. Some of you are going to interlace your hands behind your back, feel free. Belly's in, sit bones reaching towards the backs of the knees. One more breath. And then stay engaged as you lower down. Take the feet wide, let the knees touch. Hands to cactus or field goal. Another little opener here. If the back of your hands don't touch the floor, take the blocks underneath the backs of your hands. It'll bring the floor up a little bit higher. Now pull your belly in and pull your shutters closed. Feel how that makes that a little more challenging. Now on the second one, we'll first go into bridge and then wheel, and we'll talk about getting that integration. So before we go up, all right, when you turn your hands out in your wheel, if you're going to go up in the wheel, that's what starts to root the shoulder back in. If my hands go in, you can see right now, if my hands turn in, my elbows start going away, and look what happens. I start disengaging here at the back of the arm. If I start turning out, right, that's how I'm going to get this to root. So come on, let's try it. Inhale the arms along the sides, open the knees, reset the feet. Set it up, start to charge it up, and when you're ready, slowly lift the hips, come the bridge. Now, if you're going to stay here, awesome. Set yourself up in that solid bridge, maybe wiggle the shoulders under, maybe interlace the hands. If you want to go wheel, you're going to place your hands, and you want your hands to be towards the edge of your mat.
And as you turn your hands out, you're going to see that your elbows come in line with the outside of your shoulders. We want that. Now plug your shoulders back. Now we're integrated. When you're ready, push down to come up. Nice, y'all. Pump your heart towards that wall you're looking at. One more breath. And then stay engaged as you lower down. Take the feet wide, let the knees touch. Hands to cactus or field goal. And then open the knees and gently windshield wiper side to side. Belly's in, shutters are closed. Next time that they fall to the right, let them settle there. Pull your left heel to your left sit bone. Maybe take your right ankle over the outside of the knee if that feels good to you. But remember, we don't want to push our left knee to the floor. We want to persuade it out in front of us. The belly stays in, the shutters stay closed. If you want to look away from your bent knees, you can. And then release the ankle if it's there. Inhale, come back to center, pause. Then let the knees fall towards the left. The right heel is going to draw towards that right sit bone. Lateral quad stretch, the outside quad. Maybe ankle over the knee if that feels right to you. Maybe look away from the bent knees. All right, find what you need to bring into the pose. How far does the extension need to go for you? We want to make sure it goes far enough, but we want to make sure it doesn't go too far. Release the ankle if it's there. Inhale, come back to center. Take the legs out straight. Reach the arms up overhead. Take a nice big stretch. Spread your fingers and spread your toes. Keep those arms. Come back in. Hug those knees to your chest. Couple small circles. And then come to neutral. Rock yourself up to a seated position. Take your right leg out straight and your left bent knee in front like this. Now you want your kneecap and your toes to be pointing straight up. This is what they want to do. So you're either going to hug in or maybe grab the thigh, right? Pull it back, turn the thigh in. Take your left hand behind you and your right bent elbow to the outside of the up knee. Now sit up tall. You're going to twist to the up knee side. Unless you need an open twist, and then you'd be twisting the other way. Maybe I even start to peek over the shoulder a little bit here. Keep sitting up tall though, so keep pushing that left hand like down and back, and you're going to sit up tall. And then inhale, come back to center, swap the legs. Then right hand goes behind. Left bent elbow to the outside of the knee. Sit up tall. Take the twist to the up knee. On that left leg, keep hugging into the big toe mound, like into the midline. So it keeps that leg nice and neutral. And then play with that pose to where it feels good to you. And inhale, come back to center. Take those legs out straight. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe take the arms up. See if you could hold all this. Yep, keep them plugged. Maybe start to look up. Spread your fingers. Yep, breathe. Keep the legs fiery. Keep it coming up the trunk. Keep hugging the arms in, one more breath. Then exhale the hands in front. Lay back. Bend the knees. Inhale the right leg up. Open the hip. Cross the ankle over the knee. Hug the left knee to your chest. So on my side, my other side, I would be like this, okay? But on this side, I can't get that, so I'm going to cross it a little bit more so I could get into that space of touch. And as your left knee works closer to your face, let your right knee work further away from your face. For me, this is the tight spot of my hip, and I haven't been able to get a good stretch in this in weeks, right? It's so wild when you're used to doing something and then you have to change, right? You got to adapt a little bit. But that's part of the game. You got to figure out what you're going to bring into the boat. How far can you go today, right? Right here in this moment. And then control it as you release the back of the thigh, lower the foot to the floor, unwind the right leg, keep the knee bent as you lower the foot to the floor. Take a breath. Inhale that left leg up, open the hip, cross the ankle over the knee, hug the knee to the chest. If you need to interlace in front of your shin instead to make it a little more challenging, go for it. Because you're pulling into the pose what it is that you need. Try to gently pull your chin to your chest. Notice how that changes the pose. One more breath. And control it as you release the thigh or the shin, lower the foot to the floor, unwind that left leg, reach the legs out straight, reach the arms up overhead. Take a nice big stretch, a nice big reach. Spread the fingers and spread the toes. Reach the arms and the legs. When you're ready, hug those knees to your chest. Take those knees wide. Come to happy baby. Knees are nice and wide so that they're wider than your shoulders. Sacrum's flat. And as the knees draw a little closer towards your ears, you get the opener in the inside of the thighs, the opener in the back of the hip. Feel free to go one leg out or both legs out, back of the legs, whatever feels good to you. What do you need here? And that changes within the pose, right? Not even day to day. It's from moment to moment. And then inhale the knees to center. Exhale the legs out straight. We'll take Shavasana. Beautiful practice, crew. Feel free to add or remove layers or props. I'm going to talk everyone through laying flat, but you're more than welcome to do a variation if it feels good to you. And here as we lay back, let the legs stretch out. Let the feet just gently roll open. And bring the arms along the sides. Let the shoulders settle back. Let the palms turn open to the sky. As your head rests back, maybe let your eyes close and allow the tongue to soften from the roof of the mouth. As the body gets heavy, the mind gets light, it softens, goes back to the breath. The heart opens, collects the practice, prepares to move into the yoga of life.
the work is here or in the yoga of life, the work that we do is tough. We don't just give it away. We work hard for something that has value. We want to hold on to it. The more that we hold on to it, the more we can make it grow, can build upon it. On our mat, it's how we move our practice further. The yoga of life, it's how we make change for ourselves and for each other and for our communities. Begin here to draw in a deeper breath. Feeling the breath washing over the body, your toes, your fingers, the crown of your head, your heart. We reawaken that better version of ourselves. The fingers and the toes wiggle. Maybe the arms and the legs begin to stretch. Or we reach. We move in a way that feels good to us. Taking our time, moving slowly. Consciously. When you're ready, you can hug your knees to your chest. Roll to the right side. Take a breath or two here. When you're ready, you can push yourself up to a seated position where we'll meet together with our eyes closed and our hands in front of our hearts. And one more time, to seal in our practice, our time together. The sound of Om. Deep breath in. We softly bow our head to our heart, our head to each other's hearts. For all of that hard work, that determination, that challenge, the love and the support you always give each other, it's to you that I bow. Namaste. Crew, good to see everyone. You know, if you have any questions, get me before you go. Home crew, if you need me, hit me up. There is a few people coming down for that July 19th yoga thing at the beach. If y'all want to join, Trina's riding down.
Actually, I can't now.
It's going to be maybe a different day. Let us know. I'll be there every Saturday throughout the summer. I won't see y'all on Saturdays, so Trina or Alex will be teaching. I will see y'all, though, on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. All right? Have a good holiday if y'all